All right, I'm done for real this time. Let's play the video game. Hello, Nikki. Hello, Joey. This is what you consider soulless. How do you even begin to talk about games that really are soulless? Exactly. Lala gang. I used to be a Lala. Hello, Nikki. Hello, Joey. Joey, you would play a Roganin. So wait, hold on. Get down here. Are you taller than me? I can't tell. Hold on. I have to turn on my fucking AC. I'm really hot. I am taller than you? Yeah, Femro are big, it's true. Never played Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. Was it worth it? The art style kind of threw me, but I've been thinking maybe I was just being a hater in a dumb way. Same attitude made me miss out on Black and White too. I think Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl are really good games. I think, again, they evoke that feeling of like, this is how I remember the games being. Also, let me turn the game up. This is very quiet and I just dropped my damn controller. Alright, so where were we when we were last playing this? We were... Revolution. Oh yeah, right. Shit's happening with Raubon and the princess. Some general have word that were you to proceed to the fragrant chamber as soon as you return, he wishes to discuss your recent discoveries as well as the results of our own investigation. Master Alphinaud has already been informed and should be waiting for you outside. Pray, proceed to the royal promenade with all haste and speak with Bartholomew. Got it. Oh, right. Hold on. Gotta change. Wait, why am I should have used the Aether right over there. This one now. Wait, so chat, what's the height of a Viera? Is it where her head is or where her ears are? Like the top of her ears? Because if so, if we go by ears, I might be taller. If we go by ears, I am basically the same height. We're going to the top of my ears. That's the same height. I don't know what that says, friend. Even ear cheating. Ear cheating sounds like a weird, fucked up way to cheat on your partner. Yeah, babe. Yeah. Yeah. I fucking licked her ear. Got my tongue in there, swirled it around. Tongue fucked her ear. Count her hair? Well, no. Hair is just hair, but ears are like a physical, like... I mean, hair is physical, but you know what I mean? Ears are like an organ. Like, you ripped off my ears, I would bleed. You rip off somebody's hair, they just don't have hair. Semi-jokey discourse about it, yeah. We've been expecting you, madam. Please proceed inside. Expect this dick, pants grab. Anyway, sorry Path of the Light has been getting cut for a while. It's not that I don't want to play.
Swift has kept us apprised of your recent activities. You've made great strides towards quelling the violence.
Okay. It's not that I didn't want to play or anything. It's just that both times that I needed to play it, like the first time that big collab came up and it was kind of like no other day would work, so I had to do that. And then the second time I decided that that week was Chaos Week, basically. So I wanted to, I just wanted to beat RE4 and, like, actually say that I had beaten something, so.
Despite our best efforts to determine what provoked this uprising, Truth continues to elude us. Have you uncovered aught which might shed some light on the mystery?
Yeah, have you?
This information does not leave this room.
Oh, we're gonna get some secret information.
The Syndicate's decision to reject the dormant refugees' appeal for asylum had lasting repercussions. A number of those displaced by the calamity claimed it was proof of a policy of discrimination.
What was it?
Together with a group of Alamegan refugees, they organized a series of demonstrations to protest against the Sultanate. Demonstrations which became heated, but did not descend into violence. Until a certain incident served as a call to arms.
A unit of brass blades sent to supervise a demonstration loosed arrows upon unarmed protesters.
Fucked up.
It was this atrocity which prompted the refugees to take up arms. I need not tell you what followed.
We assumed at first that the attack was born of a miscommunication. When emotions run high, they happen. But suspicions were raised regarding
I'll be honest, I don't remember who the brass
commanding
blades
officer,
are.
whom I ordered interrogated.
I like the cops of Ul'dah, right?
Sure enough, our fears were soon confirmed. The dog confessed that a merchant had offered him coin to give the order. A merchant in the employ of Teleji Adeleji.
Knew you shouldn't trust that little fucker.
Teleji Adeleji. But he spoke in favor of the Doman's cause, and has ever seemed sympathetic towards the refugees' plight. Why would he do such a thing?
That's me, Rat.
The Cartano Reclamation Bill. It is a proposal to annex the Cartano Flats so that refugees may establish permanent settlements.
When last I looked, that was disputed territory.
Aye. Some might even call it a battlefield.
Gendarmeries? Oh. I'm just a regular gender. Didn't know there was an advanced gender. Is that gender stage 2? Gendarmeries?
The destruction wrought by Bahamut was greatest at the Cartano Flats. That much is common knowledge.
Gendarmeries? Oh wait, there's an auto button, I forgot.
What is less well known is that his rampage laid bare ancient Alagon ruins, of which no record existed. There are certain differences of opinion as to how these ruins should be handled, which is why each nation maintains a military presence in the region to this day. Yet differ though we may, we are still allies. Therefore, in the interest of preserving the Eorzean alliance, we have reached an agreement. Any conflict which may arise during the course of military exercises in the region shall have no bearing on relations between our nations. In full knowledge of this delicate state of affairs, Teleji Adeleji proposed the Cartano Reclamation Bill. A shameless
God, this is such a
bloody
cool
ruse
shot,
which stands
actually.
to benefit him in but one conceivable way.
God
If
damn it,
successful,
I keep dropping my
he will
controller.
gain control over the disputed territory under the guise of assisting in the resettlement effort. And you can be sure he'll build an orphanage next to every Alagon ruin.
The man would threaten the unity of the Eorzean alliance and risk countless lives for personal gain.
Hey, we should probably kill him then.
He walks a path all his own, independent of any faction and beholden to none
His
of the
little
spells
evil
of the
goatee is
Syndicate.
so funny.
By inciting the less fortunate to violence, he hopes to convince others that the Cartano Reclamation Bill is the only viable solution. His sympathy for the plight of the Domans was not but posturing to gain credibility with the refugees. Of that there can be no doubt.
Forgive me, but what could possibly motivate Teleji Adeleji to go to such lengths? What is so special about these ruins that he would risk his position on the Syndicate, and, most likely, charges of treason against the Sultanate?
Omega.
Pardon?
What? Damn, I didn't know you were into some kinky shit like the Omegaverse. Fuck.
An Oligon
Danimo out here being like, I want a werewolf to knot me.
Weapon. Mayhap larger, we know not. It has yet to be fully excavated. Oligon inscriptions indicate that it was created to fell Bahamut himself. If accurate, it might explain why Nail Van Darnus chose to bring the Red Moon down upon the Cartano Flats. Given the ends he went to ensure Eorzea's annihilation, destroying the one weapon which could stay the Elder Primal may well have seemed like good sense.
When first I bore witness to the power of the Ultima weapon, I doubted the evidence of my senses. And now you tell me there is another such weapon, one which could contend with Bahamut. Bahamut!
Aye, we were skeptical ourselves. Truth be told, until the Ultima weapon's existence came to light, we thought the inscription had been mistranslated.
At present, Omega is more akin to a fossil than a tool of war, having long since ceased to function. As such, its true potential cannot accurately be gauged. However, if someone were to restore it, as the Garleans did the Ultima weapon, I have little doubt that he would wield untold power.
Power enough to subjugate Uldar like as not, and the rest of Eorzea besides, which is doubtless why Teleji Adeleji yearns to have it.
Yeah, probably.
That he should aspire to world domination. He who has ever walked 2 paces behind Lord Lolorito in matters of commerce.
'Tis in acknowledgement of his own limitations that he seeks this power.
Yeah, I'm a big Nanimo fan. Big fan of the Queen.
Should we allow him to have it?
Pray waste no time chasing rats. Only a fool would believe that secrets can be kept in Uldar.
It would seem the implications of the Sultanate's refugee problem are rather more far-reaching than we assumed.
Hello, Alphinaud. Recent revelations weigh heavily on Alphinaud's mind. I should be glad to know the truth, and yet the thought that all this chaos was the product of one man's lust for power sickens me. How long do you think they intended to hide the existence of Omega from the Scions? That they even felt the need to do so is most troubling. It would be in our best interest to learn more of the military activities in the disputed territories. You are, of course, the Scion best suited to this task, Private Rysto. Do take a moment to visit Maelstrom Command and make inquiries at the earliest available opportunity. Thanks, Dorbu. Begone, whelp. This is no place for children. I'm sorry. I was looking for you, miss. You said you were looking for the middle of my feelings. You know this girl. So we visited Stone's Throw as well. I see. Did you find the man where my parents were? They were not, I am afraid. However, I can think of several places that might be. If you like, we can go and look for them together. Really? You'll help me look, mister? Yeah, I guess. Of course, but first I must needs finish speaking with my friend. She's telling me a secret, you see, so no one else is allowed to listen. Mayhap you could wait for me by that pillar over there. We require but a moment. Okay, mister, I'll be waiting. Were you voicing the kid? No, I was doing Minty. I'll take her to the quicksand. Mayhap Momidi can something. A legion of Garleans, an Aether-starved primal, and even dealing with an Ascian would be preferable to this charade. Ha ha ha! Sometimes I fear Minfilia is too ambitious. We rush hither and yon in response to threats as they arise, without concern for the strain it places on our limited resources and ourselves. Mayhap the time has come for a change. Hey, Alphinaud, I don't like what you're thinking. Minty, this is Minfilia. I know this is sudden, but I must ask you to return to Revenant's Toll with all due haste. The situation in the 12's has taken a turn for the worse. I will explain in detail once you arrive. We gonna coup? No, something much better. Hold on. Hold on. Just getting something up. Okay. The 12's Wood, then the primal threat she spoke of before, has been confirmed. I have received no reports of Exali activity, which leaves the Sylphs? Go, Minty, you know as well as I that the appearance of a primal takes precedence over all else. Oh, and when you arrive, do inform the incident that while I am grateful for her concern, she needn't fear for my safety. I am more than capable of protecting myself. This game's just so comfy. I'm so happy and comfy when I play this. Just puts me in a nice, happy, good mood, you know? Which is not to say that it doesn't get very dark and go to some very dark places. It does. But I'm still just kind of chilling, you know? I'm just big chilling. All right, Minfilia, what have you got to say to us? It is a relief to see you healthy and hale, Minty. The latest news from Ul'dah was most disturbing. I can't do their voices anymore. I'm just going to do a slightly British voice for everybody. Or a gruff, manly voice when otherwise. Clearly, the only injury Alphinaud suffered was to his ego. Doubtless it will heal ere long. The other Scions will need to be present for this meeting if you are ready to begin. I will summon them now. I love that she's just like, yeah, he's kind of like an egotistical piece of shit a little bit. Minfilia wishes to discuss the latest threat to arise in the Black Shroud. Oh shit, I didn't realize this happened so early. We're about to go fight another fucking primal, dude. Thank you for responding to my call with such haste. I can do a better Minfilia than that. Rest assured, I should not have summoned you were it not urgent. To business, then. I've received some most disturbing news from the Order of the Twin Adder. They have reason to believe that the Sylphs may have called forth their revered guardian, the primal Ramuh. I'm sorry, may have? Then it is not certain. The Elder Seedseer informs us that the elementals themselves murmur of the Lord of Levin's return to the forest. The Sylphlands, however, display no signs of undue commotion. Okay. Forgive me, Ancident, but that fact need not contradict the elemental's testimony. Unlike his more bellicose compeers, Garuda and so on, Ramuh is reputed to act only in the defense of his children. I imagine he would soon make his presence known if he were if any were foolish enough to directly endanger the sylphs or their territory. The abruptness of this development concerns me. Were we not keeping a close watch of the touched ones and their movements? If preparations for a summoning ritual were indeed underway, 'twould surely not have escaped your notice. Oh, it didn't. I was pretty sure it was gonna happen. Just like, not this soon? I beg your pardon? You foresaw this eventuality and did not prevent it? I like, told Papalimo. I suppose I could have reported things to Minfilia earlier, but there wasn't much we could do except wait and see. You know how the Sylphs feel about people poking in their territory. They already summoned Ramuh once after the Calamity, but that was because the Garleans came trampling through the forest. And so long as Castrum Orion stands, the Sylphs cannot be blamed for wishing to have their guardian deity on hand. So hi Marcy, glad to see you're still here. In short, Yida and I are in agreement. The actions of the forest folks were inevitable and unavoidable. Also, I don't know what bellicose actually means. And I maintain that the observation would have remained the best policy had it not been for the sudden influx of strangers into the Black Shroud. That, alas, we did not foresee. By all accounts, the recent violence in Ul'dah drove a number of refugees to seek the safety under the concealing canopy of the trees. Oh. Tis like that the Sylphs perceived this panicked migration as yet another invasion and quickened their efforts to summon their god. I am put in mind of Titan and the kobolds. Once again, it is the affairs of man which have paved the way for a primal's coming. Indeed, one cannot help but wonder what manner of place Eorzea would be without the civilizing influence of mankind. Be that as it may, this regrettable development does afford us a unique opportunity. Minty, through your dealings with the Sylphs in Little Solus, you once succeeded in preventing an untimely conflict with Gridania. I wonder, might one who has treated with the Sylphs so fruitfully in the past not achieve similar success with their patron deity? If Ramuh can be convinced of our intentions, it may be the first step to breaking the cycle of summoning. Gonna hit the gym later? Nice. A fond hope. Was such a thing possible, we would not have been at war with the Beastmen since time immemorial. But maybe this time, like, we can... Let us continue this discussion anon. We must needs first consult with the nation most affected by Ramuh's presence. Photosympathize. I'm kissing your head, Joey. The Elder Seedseer has requested your personal involvement, Minty. Pray report to Commander Helu at the Adder's Nest as soon as you are able. Steel yourself for the worst, while I hope for a peaceful resolution to this matter. Experience suggests that your meeting with the Lord of Leven will prove less than amicable in such an event. Your fellow Scions will, of course, lend you whatever support you require. Bam, 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 bam. Gonna go fight a thunder god. I think you could pull off an outfit like that now, Hannah. You've got a very good tummy. I've seen it. Come on. There. Breaking into Chris Hemsworth's house? No. Hello. Minty of the Scions, your arrival has been most anticipated. The appearance of a primal has ever caused for alarm and unease. Though my men stand ready for any eventuality, I know of none more qualified than you to snuff out this threat. Indeed, I would have you do so without delay. The Elder Seedseer, however, would speak with you first. She is of the opinion that your diplomatic rather than martial skills may better serve our cause. I will leave further explanation to our learned leader. Pray, make your way to Nothika's altar. The conjurer in attendance will admit you to the Lotus Stand. Yeah, very based. God, I love my little Final Fantasy 1 warrior. Yeah, the signs have already arrived, madam. May I show you in? Yeah. They are. You're very attractive.
Scions of the Seventh Dawn, on behalf of the people of Gridania,
Whoa.
I bid you welcome.
I didn't
Your
mean to do
presence
that.
is of great
Watching
comfort to us
this
all
just like
in
get
these
bigger in
days
my
of
face was
uncertainty.
scary. I need to figure out what the default size is. I think it's that.
I summoned you here to share tidings of a most urgent nature. But a short while ago, the great elemental spoke, and his voice was clarion in its intensity. Ramuh is returned unto the forest. Scarce had his words ceased to echo in mine ears when we were visited by an emissary from Little Solace. Our guest informs us that the sylphs too have sensed the presence of the Lord of Levin. Though his exact whereabouts remain unknown, we may safely assume that the primal was summoned within the heart of the Sylphlands. Unlike the other primals you have encountered, Lord Ramuh is no raging avatar of destruction. He is revered as much for his wisdom as his strength, serving as both arbiter and guardian to his children. Given that we and the Sylphs found a way to share the Twelveswood, it is my hope that this sagely immortal will be amenable to reason, and that conflict may be avoided. Blessed as you are with the power of the Echo, you are one of the few among us who may commune with a primal without
Among
fear of
Us!
influence.
Sorry, I'm muted because I'm eating
I would
ice.
ask, therefore, that you represent
Among
us in
Us!
this most delicate of negotiations.
Bring me a nice
The
crisp
Twelves
Scaredy, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. How is Ryza?
Upon this, we and the Sylphs, and I would venture Lord Ramuh himself, are in perfect accord. Let us not endanger our shared home by engaging in unnecessary hostilities.
Yeah, thank you for being among us, Raiders.
Dear friend, I beseech you, safeguard the peace which exists
I
between
kind of
our
want to play the
peoples.
Ryza games now that I watched Emily play them and they seem good. I had a very different understanding of what they were, even after people had explained to me that my understanding
have
was like a
my
little wrong.
thanks.
They hadn't explained it enough that like made sense. I thought some of the other stuff I thought was still like I thought it was mostly a visual novel game. It
Pray
is
make
not.
for Little Solace, then. A member of the Order of the Twin
Like a
Adder
visual novel
awaits you
Stardew
there.
Valley type thing.
He will advise you on how to find the Lord of Levin. An ill wind blows through the forest. Yet, it is not only the Twelveswood that flinches at its coming. All the lands Veorzia shiver in dread anticipation. Have care.
Clenches? No, no, no. Weird. It is a little weird to hear her voice She just doesn't get many voice-acted lines in the later expansions and stuff. She's just not important as important of a character. Let's pull out fucking Sneed. She's not boring. She's fun. No, Dorbu, my Chocobo's name is Sneed. Chad gets to make major decisions for me, like naming stuff and stuff like that. So my Chocobo's name is literally Sneed. Minty of the Scions, I was told to expect you. I understand you go to treat with the Primal Ramu himself. An enviable task, but one for which I have no doubt you are well suited. Figured you need him? Yeah, hold on, let me show you the thumbnail that we made for it. This was a double feature between Marcy and me because I made the pose. I have a VRM of Minty that lets me like pose her however I want. So I made the pose and I believe Marcy did the other part. I really wanted to name it Que. The options were Queb, Borbo, and Sneed won. 270 to win. I like that the 270 to win is green and purple. Please, please flap! Oh my god, nobody's ever made that joke before. That's good. I'm told your fellow Scions are conducting an investigation of the area as we speak. Might ascertain the location where the Lord of Levin might be found. I would ask that you abide here until they return with their findings. I was told that a messenger would be sent as soon as your fellow Scions finish the investigation. I do not imagine it will be much longer. This one returns with good tidings. Wise ones have finished searching and have wisely identified the precise location where the touched one summoned Lord Ramu. Your timing is impeccable, my fluttery friend. Might you be so kind as to escort this good woman to her fellow Scions? It would be this one's pleasure, walking one. Please, please, come with this one. Quest accepted. Follow the fairy. Parentheses derogatory. And by that I mean, please flap. How has nobody ever come up with please flap before? That's so good. Wise ones have ventured deep, deep within the Sylphlands. These ones must proceed carefully. Keep an eye out for touched ones. I really like the forest. Just a big forest person. Big vibes in the forest. However, I don't like gnomes, I don't like elves. I only like I like small races, but like I don't like gnomes and I don't like elves, and they're always the ones that live in the forest. This one is most sorry, but this one can go no further. Draw too close to Lord Ramu, and this one may turn mean and nasty like touched ones. And so this one must say farewell for now. Walking one will find wise ones not far from here, to the south. Go in safety, walking one. I'm not a Gnelf. Exactly. Hey, fuckers. So it's actually you? I am relieved. For a moment, I thought we were dealing with another one of those confounded sylph tricksters. Hello, Elkanor. I swear, with them wreaking havoc and with their skin-changing magics, it's a wonder I was able to finish taking my measurements. Yes, it was quite the ordeal. You should have seen the look on your Stolet's face when the one impersonating you suddenly showed up. It's quite enough, Papalimo. My apologies. It's not like me to ramble so. At any rate, as I was saying, I finished measuring etheric activity in the area, and I am pleased to say I've reached an indisputable conclusion. To wit, that Ramu was called forth in the vicinity of the Sylph's aetherite. Come, Minty, the Lord of Levin awaits. This quest got cut sad? What do you mean? Is this... Did they prune some quest here when they pruned ARR? I thought they only did that to the base game. Did they touch the patches too? Oh, huh. I don't remember that. I believe you, I just don't remember it. Might have been not paying attention to what had happened. There were definitely some changes to ARR because I noticed them, but yeah. I didn't know they touched post ARR. That's nice though.
Order betrays thee, servant of hiding.
That's good though, because post ARR was really long. I have noticed that I did notice we got to Ramu pretty fast. Yeah, the little leaf guys are good. Also, this is their god. The sylphs are good, and this is their god.
Thou art the bringer of light, bane of Ifrit, Titan, Garuda, and Leviathan.
Hi, that's me.
I am Ramon,
I like the Humpty gods.
guardian of the children of the forest. Thou tramplest upon sacred soil, bringer of light. By what right doth man intrude in this sanctuary of the sylphs?
Prehensile beard.
The Gridanians proffer peace? Their words are born of delusion, thine offer an insult. Thou speakest of harmony, yet carest naught for my children's desires. They did but wish to dwell beneath these boughs in solitude. Yet even that was too much to ask of man.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Did they turn to me for succor? The sentence I pronounce upon thy kind.
Yeah, this game has immaculate
just.
vibes.
Redanian or Garlean, it matters not. The good intent of one excuseth not the misdeeds of the other.
His fucking beard is
Thy
so...
conflict
It looks
hath
like a
brought
set of
naught but
testicles
anguish
when
and
it's
misery
just like
unto the
zoomed
forest.
out like this.
All blame doth lie with the darkness that resideth in the breast of man.
The breast.
Whence sprung this calamitous seed? In the beginning, no such duality existed. For light and dark
Cecile,
giving form
hi.
when man was
So nice to see you.
It would explain much. Not least why strife and sorrow follow ever in thy wake. Thou canst not
I
deny
know,
the urgings
right?
of thine own nature.
Have you ever seen my character, Cecile? Hi, I love you.
Knowing that thy mere presence here portendeth tragedy, wilt thou persist in this pretense of peacemaking?
Yeah, I'm Bonnie. I'm Benoit. Chat made me Benoit.
Thou bearest the crystal which I bestowed upon my wayward charges. That they should entrust so precious.
Wait,
a
is it up to
gift
Stormblood now? It wasn't that only for like a month or something? I don't think that's
Thou
like...
standest apart
Like,
from
there
thy
was like, they were
peers.
giving away Stormblood for
Thou
free, but
art
that
the
wasn't
bringer of
permanent.
light, aye. But there is something
I didn't finish
more
Endwalker.
in thee.
I didn't even start
Very
Endwalker.
well. I shall consider thy proposal, shouldst thou survive my trial. If thou wouldst champion the cause of harmony, I must have proof that thou art fit to play the role. Wither mine ire, and prove to me thereby that thou hast strength enough to stay the darkness which threateneth to
Rip.
consume
What were you
thee.
playing?
Yet if thou shouldst be found wanting, know that all men shall perish in the storm of my
Paladin?
judgment.
Yeah, Paladin did get a huge rework. I love this. He's like, I respect you, but we still gotta fight. Like, I respect you. I think you're kind of cool, but we still gotta fight.
Bringer of light, I shall await thee on the field of battle.
Urianger, it is rare indeed to find you so far from a tome.
Fucking Metal Gear Solid ass sound.
The Lord of Levin himself. Never till this day had I looked upon his visage, save in painted renderings made faint by time. Ever shall this scene remain etched in my mind's eye. Beg pardon, my lady.
Took off my
I
goggles
must
to
beg
reveal
thine
more
aid on a
goggles.
point of research. If thou art resolved to face Lord Ramu, I would ask thy leave to observe the event.
Okay, well, who wants to do this with me? Who in chat is joining this instance with me? I'm not subbed, rip. Oh yeah, Cecile, look at my look at the guild we made. Not too rotten. What data center? Siren. Couldn't remember it. Took me a second. Siren. Nobody has joined me. I can do it with randos. It's just like, you know, I always community gets first come first serve spots. Probably can't. If you're on a rude. If you're on a US data center. Oh, I'm on Ether. Sorry. Yeah, why did I say I'm on Primal Ether. That's what I am. Fuck, I couldn't remember it. I'm in Primal? Yeah, Primal... What did I say? I said Crystal? I don't know, sorry. I'm on Ether. I don't know why I said the other thing. I'm dumb. Siren's Ether? What? Aren't I Primal? I don't fucking remember, dude. Either way, you can go to different data servers now, can't you? Or different data centers? Isn't that a thing you can do now? I was pretty sure. You can data center travel from Primal to Ether. You're not... Wait, what? I thought they added... I know they added the server transfer. I thought you can do it without paying money, though. Okay, I'm on Ether. I get that, but can you not... Can you not move data centers for free, or is that not a thing? Can you not guest on other data centers now? You can? Okay, I thought so. I thought they added that. Okay, it's fine. Skip selection. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm gonna give... like a 30-second delay. I don't know why the internet's so bad for you. Data center hop and join. Okay. Wi-Fi is not like an inherently bad... I can't give Lynn an Ethernet cable. There's no way to do that. Wi-Fi is fine. Like, obviously it's not fine for you right now, but Wi-Fi as a technology is not like that much worse than Ethernet. Just do it, IMO. It's not physically possible. Okay, no, you're right. You're right, I'm sorry. It is a skill issue, you're right. Can't give her an Ethernet cable that connects to my modem. That makes me wonder if there's something wrong with your computer's Wi-Fi drivers. If Wi-Fi has always been like this for you, that makes me wonder if there's something wrong with your computer's Wi-Fi drivers. I mean, I'm not on Wi-Fi, I'm on Ethernet, but we only have one hook in, and it's in my room. Okay, who joining me? Nikki, you're in the Great Google Library, so not you. Is it you, Zoe? Because it doesn't say you're online. I mean, I don't have another place to put the Wi-Fi thing, so like, yeah, it does have to cross through a wall, but I don't have another place to put the tower. Lynn, if you want, you can come open my door. That might unironically let some of the Wi-Fi out. See if it helps you. It would also kind of help the air in here. But you know, you'll just have to hear me twice. I don't know what you mean by the short access wall. Good night, Joey. I love you. Locking back in on Aether right now. Okay, cool. Yeah, but you would hear me more clearly. That might help, I don't know. What are you doing? What are you doing? I said you can open the door, not lay on my bed. Out! 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 Yeah, I don't know what a short axis of a wall is. God, I wish my house wasn't so fucking hot. I just like fucking rain, dude. Love it so much, but just fucking poured. Should be in the same world now. Heck yak. I was waiting for somebody to make that joke. There you go, Hannah. I was waiting. Okay, I will wait for you then, Ultrusk. Community members, viewers get first come, first serve on this. That was the whole intention, although we have lost most of the people who played this game. There was a point where I could fill up a whole party in like 2 minutes, and now it's like, does anybody want in? Anybody at all? Which is okay. And I stopped streaming for a while anyway, so I get it. I know, that's what I just said. But part of the reason I took a break was because that was already happening. Like, by the time we were doing Crystal Tower, I was struggling to get everybody in for Crystal Tower. Party and there you fucking tree. Let's go. I remember trying to do this in original AR and I sat here for like 10 minutes in the queue because like nobody was doing this. Oh, I thought somebody brought a fucking Morble over here. I was like, hello? I was like, hello? Who brought a Morble over here? I didn't realize it was a Morble mount. Somehow I've never seen this thing. Friend, what is this outfit? Friend, what is this outfit? What an outfit. What an I don't think I'm allowed to show this on Twitch. What an outfit. Balenciaga. I don't understand why Balenciaga is becoming a meme. However, there's a Breaking Bad Balenciaga and it's very funny. Oh, this song fucks. I forgot how much this song fucks. So good. Sounds like a fucking Nier song, dude. It only just hit me how much this sounds like a fucking Nier song. Oh, I should have said it now. Nice. Marcy, listen to this song. It fucks so hard. True. Sounds like some fucking Nier shit, dude. I love it. Hold on. There. Rude. Nope, you're right. I did not notice. I just want to hear this fucking great song. I just love songs that sound like this. I love songs that sound like fucking Nier. It's so good. Get killed, old man. I thought I remember that having like a moment where it drops, but like where the song drops. That might be in the version in Shadowbringers. That's okay, Katsun. If you have any questions, if you're learning English and if you have any questions about English words, feel free to ask. I can't speak other languages, but you know, I speak English. If you have questions about that stuff, I can help.
Bringer of light.
Yeah, it's nice to have somebody here. God, she's so pretty. You can't tell me I didn't do A+ design on Minty, and her default outfit too, with the the jacket and everything. You can't tell me I didn't do some A+ character design on Minty. I super did.
Shrink not from employing thy strength in service to the forest and the wider realm beyond. Like hungering shadows do the enemies of harmony gather, and meekness will but feed them.
Yeah, but like I was the guiding hand.
If man is to be delivered from the dark, it shall be by thy guiding light alone. Stray not from the path, for if thou dost, thy people shall be truly lost.
Haha, about that. We'll do good, don't worry, promise.
Thou hast slain the Lord of Levin. A regrettable act, but a necessary one. In witnessing thy struggle, a truth hath been revealed unto me. If I mistake not, it may yet prove a chink in the eternal armor of the Ascians. But let us conclude our present business. I shall expound upon my findings at the Rising Stones anon.
Anon. Uh-huh. Hello. That sure is a car. Thank you. You know what? I don't even need to. You ever think Adam's family ever got the thing to jack them off? Absolutely. But like not in some like weird creepy way. Like it was a thing. Like, I mean, Gomez and Morticia understand like consent and a bunch of other stuff. Like that was almost the joke, was that they were such a progressive family, right? So they absolutely got the thing to jack them off. But like, you know, it was like a thing where they had like a long conversation and it had like indicated that it wanted to and stuff. It was like a nice, sweet moment, bonding experience for the whole family. I do. Minty, you have returned. Dare I ask how Ramu received your visit? No, I think the thing just like every time one of them made like a ring with their finger, the thing just like would like jump up and start like putting his hand through it, right? Like doing the motion. Challenge you to a test of arms. It is well then that you have some experience in such matters. People of both Gridania and Little Solus will be relieved to hear that the Lord of Levin has accepted you as the Forius Champions of Peace. You have performed a monumental duty this day, Minty. The Elder Seeds here must be informed of your deeds at once. Yeah. I didn't read that out because it was literally just the same thing. Just go back to the Elder Seeds here. Yeah, but handies are great though. Handies are one of my favorite things to receive, honestly. Cause like, there's like you have all other parts of your body free to do intimate things with. your feet, your mouth, your hand, like your other hand, your fucking like whole body. Like there's just so many ways you can do stuff with a handy, you know? That is not the way I was meant to go. Alternatively, the other person using their hands, like if you're getting a handy from one person, especially a handy that turns into a blowy, somebody can just totally fucking like spend like all of their attention and focus like just worshipping you, and it's great. There's just so much to do with a handy. Morticia went, mind if I smoke, and then set herself on fire.
Returned to us, dear
forever.
friend, and none the worse for bearing the heavy burden which I did press upon you. Most glad am I of this. I am informed that your efforts to negotiate a peace with Lord Ramuh ended in conflict. Pray tell me, what befell? Ramuh made trial of you? I fear there is truth to his claim. It is the darkness within us that attracts the darkness without. It cannot be denied that misfortune follows man. For evidence, one need only look to the conflict brewing in Carteneau, or to the rising flood of refugees. Our shared struggle against the Empire should have served to seal our union. Yet the ties which bind the Alliance strain under the weight of gross self-interest. As the scars of the calamity
God, I'm so
begin
yawny
to
today.
fade, so too does our sense
I'm not really
of
that
common
sleepy.
purpose.
Slept quite a lot.
Yet now is scarce
So I did
the
get woke
time
up
to
by like
forget our
9
shared
sirens at once going
responsibility.
off. It made me fucking pissed
If this
off.
new sprung realm is to survive
Literally
beyond
like
its
5 fire
infancy,
trucks went by,
it
2
must
ambulances, and a
needs
cop
be
car. It
nurtured by all.
was like the most sirens I've ever heard. Legitimately.
Eorzea must be as one. Yet I fear that dream is still far off. On behalf of the people of Gridania and the elementals both, I thank you for all that you and your fellow scions have done.
You're embarrassing me!
Full oft have I been compelled to look to you for aid of late, and offered all too little in return. As leader of this nation, I shall endeavor to prove a more worthy ally to your cause henceforth. Lord Ramuh has departed, yet the keening of this ill wind grows no less insistent. Voices of the forest, pray speak and I shall listen. What unseen evil begets this unease in my heart?
Damn, alright. What is Sleepy Zombo? Alright. Thus ends another daunting mission, eh, Minty? I'd hoped Lord Ramuh could be persuaded with words alone, but nonetheless, I can only admire the adroitness with which you responded to the primal sudden challenge. It seems that Ariane J, too, was pleased with the outcome. What say you, Minty? Shall we gather back at the Rising Stones and ponder the lessons of the day? Yeah, sure, brother. Oh, wait, why are you closing it? What does that mean? Okay, don't close it all the way. I need the air coming in. It's hot in here. Okay. Nah, I'm good, Papalimo. I'm not going anywhere. for a minute, but then your comment reminded me that the other weekend I was at a con with my friend. She kept asking 2B and 9S cosplayers for pictures because she thought they were FF14 cosplayers, not realize it was a completely separate Nier game series until my other friend explained to her. Oh my god, that's incredible. Making yourself look like a fucking Nier fan by accident. Truly the worst of the worst things you could be. I mean, good thing nobody in here is a Nier fan, right? Nobody would embarrass themselves that much and admit that they like such a mediocre game as Nier, right? Nobody would do that, so I don't have to worry about anything like that, thankfully. Welcome back, Minty. Word of your momentous encounter with Lord Ramuh precedes you. I would fain share news of mine own, but Urianger's discoveries must take precedence. Upon witnessing your defeat of the Lord of Levin, our learned companion was struck with a profound insight regarding the nature of the Asian's immortality. Let us assemble and discuss his observations together. You mean the rebranding of Drakengard? Oh, yeah, kinda. You're a Nier fan, get far away from me. Fuck you, man. Fuck you, Marcy, that's so good.
If everyone is ready, let us begin. Urianger, the floor is yours.
I think I remember this cutscene.
As all here assembled now know, in its final hours as our Order's headquarters, the Waking Sands did play host to a most unexpected visitor. I speak of the Asian clad in white, Elidibus. Unwelcome though his presence was, his words that day did serve to confirm a truth long suspected, that the Asians are eternal beings to whom physical destruction is as a temporary inconvenience.
Yeah, so Asians can't die.
In the intervening time, Urianger and I have striven to discover a means by which the Asians might more permanently be slain.
And 'tis my belief that we have found the thread that will allow us to unravel the twisted skein of their existence. In the moments prior to Leviathan's most recent manifestation, the Sahagin elder who summoned him was observed to undergo some manner of ascension.
He sure was.
The etheric readings taken by Y'shtola at the time of this transfiguration have proven most enlightening.
The disruption to the flow of ether was sudden and dramatic. So tangible was the agitation, I scarce had need
I'm
of
sorry,
my
Nikki.
goggles.
The significance of Y'shtola's readings might better be understood in the context of mine own, taken at the instant of the Lord of Levin's demise. Unlike the Primal, the Sahagin was not subject to etheric dissipation.
Before discussing our new
You
discoveries,
just say
it
Y'shtola
may
for some
benefit us
reason.
all to recall what we know of etheric behavior.
Ready for a science lesson, kids? This is literally like a fucking PowerPoint presentation. It's so good. Teacher Minphilly is gonna teach you about
Let's
science.
begin at what some might call the end. When we who dwell in the material realm die, our spirits dissolve into the flow of ether and are returned to the ethereal realm. In turn, the restless energy which suffuses that plane streams back into our world, giving rise to new life.
'Tis as the heavens did decree.
So when you die, your
way
energy
of
goes back
all
into the
mortal souls.
pool of all mortal souls, and that energy is
Twixt this
concerted
world and
into
the
a new
next
soul.
do the
Not like
ethereal
reincarnation,
currents
but
swirl, bearing the very essence of life. Thus doth the cycle of birth, death, and
that's how
rebirth
death works in this
continue
universe.
unabated.
And birth, I guess.
Primals behave somewhat differently. In order to manifest and then maintain a physical presence in this realm, they must consume vast quantities of ether, most often in the form of crystals. Though they may seem to live, their flesh is but ether given shape.
So they're made up of magic, human magic souls.
Thus, a defeated primal leaves behind no broken corpse. Rather, the essence of its form seeps back into the land whence it came, and the energy of its shattered spirit is called back to the ethereal realm.
And there it waiteth, till next the prayers of the faithful do draw it forth from the sea of ether, to take their offering of crystals and make for itself a new body.
Yep, so you can trap ether magic, which is like soul magic, into crystals, use them to make a god out of that magic.
Which brings us on to the third group, the so-called immortals. They exist in a manner all their own.
Quite. Even as the Sahagin elder fell to the Admiral's musket shot, I witnessed the release of an ethereal cloud, which immediately took possession of a nearby minion.
A soul that dissipateth not upon the death of the flesh.
The secret of life everlasting, and in the claws of a Sahagin no less. But I wonder, what would happen to one of these obstinate spirits should there be no suitable host for it to claim?
If mortal death entails a return to the ethereal realm, it seems doubtful that the soul of an immortal would venture there.
Nay, it merely withdraweth the distance, unto the shore of the ethereal sea, perchance, but no further.
Yes, it exists in neither this realm nor the next, abiding instead in the space that lies between them.
Fucked up.
The Ascians took control of Thancred by means of a crystal of darkness, an artifact which, if our theories are correct, serves as a gateway to the place I have just described.
I was hoping people had forgotten about that.
Nope, nobody forgot. You're a stupid idiot little fuck up.
Friend.
Idiot fuck up,
For a
stupid
mercy,
idiot piece of shit
the weary
asshole
road of our
fucker.
research
Nobody
hath
forgot.
brought us unto an answer.
The Sahagin ascended to an immortal state, but he did not possess a crystal of darkness through which to flee this realm. Thus was he consumed by Leviathan. If we could entrap the spirits of defeated Ascians in like manner, and thereby deny them resurrection...
Yoink! Mine. Your immortal soul is now mine. Haha.
Therein lieth the path to victory. Thou art most perceptive, my lady. Only when we have trapped the bodiless soul within an ethereal prison can we hope to defeat its unnatural constancy. Thus might even an eternal paragon be consigned to oblivion.
Sorry, that's just how
These
Ariane
feats
talks.
are, of course, far easier said than done. At present, we lack a viable
let me find
means
an
to
image I really
entrap
like.
and extinguish an Ascian soul. Yet, I believe it to be possible. The pieces of the puzzle lie before us. We have but to put them together.
I will depart at once to convene with the sages of Sharlayan. Together shall we divine the steps by which our goals may be achieved.
I have the utmost faith in you, Archon.
Beg pardon, antecedent, but I would raise one final matter. Even now, a Sharlayan survey party seeketh to ascertain the fate of the students of Baldessian. Their findings shall soon be known to us. Though you harbor feelings of dread, I bid you surrender not to sorrow,
I found it.
but
Hold on.
abide instead in hopeful prayer.
Ariane J be like, oh my god, I accidentally have sent thou a picture of mine cock and balls. Prithee thee, delete it, lest thou desireth to look. Haha, I jest. Delete it. Should thee crave. Nay, banish it. Lest? It's so good.
I shall, Archon. Thank you.
Oh my god. Mine cock and balls. Oh hey, it's Kingdom Hearts. Hey, it's Kingdom Hearts. What the fuck? I forgot about this. This is some Kingdom Hearts ass shit right here. This is some Organization 13 shit. What the fuck? The Lord of Levin is returned to the ether, as was Leviathan before him. Ramuh's acquiescence was most intriguing. Inferno, Vortex, Crag, Whirl, and Levin all have now been humbled by the bringer of the light. The limitless potential of man, Heidelin's servant, grows mightier by the day. Yet she prospers at great cost to her mistress, whose strength is all too finite. 7 times has the masses survived the rejoining, but their souls are grown weak and wan. Yet even as it innervates, the ardor empowers our master. All that remains is to nurture the strength of the gifted, to forge the final key. And that is the task with which we bend our every effort. Divine seeds wherever want to quicken in Eorzea's fertile soil. We need only lead men to the field, and by their eager hands shall a new deity arise. I can't fucking talk. That which was shattered shall be made anew, and the one true God shall arise again, or something. I don't know, I didn't actually see the last 2 words. So they're all trying to summon their one true God again. They want us to cause conflict and summon God. Everyone on these platforms is actually different time-traveled versions of the same person? No. No, it can't be, it can't be, it can't be. Thanks for the PowerPoint presentation, Minfilia. Now the matter of Ramuh has, for the present, been put to rest. There is something I would show you, Minty. It is a letter of thanks, signed by the leaders of the Eorzean Alliance, acknowledging the Scion's tireless service to the realm. It mentions in particular the names of all the defeated primals: Ifrit, Titan, Garuda, Good King Mughal the 13th, the Leviathan, Ramuh. Needless to say, there's only one among our number to have faced them all. And though these words of gratitude were addressed to our order as a whole, I feel they were meant for you above all others. I, too, must offer my heartfelt thanks for all that you have done. In the course of your duties, you have never once failed to answer the call to arms. You are a true hero, Minty, and Eorzea is that much safer for your presence. Pray, do not misunderstand me. I said safer, not safe. I know only too well we can ill afford to lower our guard. The Ascians may be relied upon to sow chaos in this realm, until such time as they are forced to stop. Why, even without their encouragement, you may be assured that man would foment strife on its own. And that is to say nothing of the beast tribes. Unless we learn to live in harmony, the primals too will return to plague us again and again and again. And yet, despite all of this, your deeds serve to inspire the people, to give them hope for a better tomorrow, and there is no greater gift. Nicole! Holy shit, Nicole, we've almost got a baby together. What are we gonna name our baby together?
Almost a child.
Can we name it? Can we name her Ember Phasmophobia the Third? How are you, Nicole? Thank you so much for the Prime sub. Absolutely, hell yeah. How are you, Nicole? I want to hang out with you soon. Let's hang out like sometime next week if you are available, or whenever you're available, really. Let's hang out soon. How are you? Yes, please, thanks. Hell yeah. I'm good though. I'm finally back to Final Fantasy XIV. Although I'm not on my special overlay for it, but oh well. Can somebody... This is asking me to use your card, but can somebody do Dark Souls text hi Nicole? I think it would be funny. I think it would look funny. Can someone do that for me? Please. I was right, it's good. It's good. It's good. What the fuck? Why is that so good? How did you do that? Oh yeah, it's a Streamloots card. It's a here. I'll do another one. I won't make anybody else waste one. I will do another one. Let me show you. Hold on. It's a Streamloots card that I set up. It used to just say get fucked, idiot, but I made it so you can put text in it now. So like. You should piss yourself now. There you go. No! Yeah, you can just make it say anything. It's really good. It was a little difficult to set up, but like once I figured it out, it was pretty easy. Dark soulless text. Dorbu just canceled the last card. What are you even canceling? Give me your damn card back. Don't have to piss yourself now? Fuck. Damn it. Alright, nobody has to piss themselves. It's here from the other room. Already did. Yeah, Marcy says too late. Did I ever show you guys the Roblox character thing? That's like the low tier god, you should unalive yourself now thing. But it's a Roblox character and it says you should reset yourself now. Or reset character now. It's really good. Hold on, let me see if I can find it again. Roblox stream win? I was gonna do a Roblox stream as a joke for like a thing, and then Germa beat me to it, so I think I have it saved somewhere. No, I don't. Oh, I do have that really good porn in my bookmarks though. Fuck, that's such a good porn. Hi, Mara. You know, I don't think anybody ever really took advantage of this. I'm sad nobody ever took advantage of this. Do you guys, how many of you even remember that this exists? That there is a 3D printable bust of me that you could just have on your desk. You could just have a little, you have a little Kyria on your desk, or big, I guess really it's 3D printed, so you could make it as big as you want, big or small as you want. You could just get a little Kyria. 2.4 for a 3D printer, same. There's a place near me that 3D prints, but like, what am I gonna take this in there? Oh yeah, speaking of low tier god, sorry to completely abandon ship here for a second. Speaking of fucking low tier god, did you guys see that did you guys see him being like a trans ally? Of all people? Huh? Yeah, let me show you. Hold on.
I don't fucking understand. Like, how are you guys living in 2023 with all the shit that we've seen growing up?
I don't know why this is so small, but whatever.
Really be astonished and blown away when somebody wants to change their gender. It should be like, you know what it should feel like when somebody wants to change their gender? It should be like you just woke up and smelled the air. Like it should just be normal at this point.
Like what?
Like I fucking.
The you should unalive yourself like, guy now.
Outrage for this dude.
He's the one saying this.
Is, like, or. I don't know if they've actually.
You know the most fucked up part too? Almost all of his chat is like, yeah, facts, spitting facts, so true, so true. Like, it really tells me where the barometer on like public transphobia is. But like your random fucking fighting game guy who watches low tier god and goes like, yeah, he owns actually when he like sucks shit at a game and gets his shit wrecked and then goes like, you know, on the most toxic tirade you've ever seen, right? That guy is saying don't be transphobic and his chat's like, yeah, what the fuck? Don't be transphobic. Like, what the fuck? Insane. Though we may have the courage to strive for what others might seem as an impossible peace, we owe in no small part to the dangers you have faced on our behalf, and the people you've won over to the cause in so doing. Our list of enemies has ever been long, but think of the allies with whom we are. Yeah, Mr. B still isn't great, but like, you know, glad he doesn't like it when people are transphobic. Of the sylphs of Little Solus, who wish not conflict. Of the Alamegans and the Domans who stand with us, determined to halt the dread march of the Empire. And there is Sid and the Fellowship of Noah, racing to unlock the mysteries of ancient Allag that we might be spared the horror of another ultimate weapon. Of course, when speaking to our greatest allies, we must not forget those closest to us, by which I mean our fellow Scions. Thanks to their many and varied talents, our order is uniquely equipped to combat the far-reaching corruption of the Ascians, and combat it we shall. Your enthusiasm is truly heartwarming, Incident. Given our embarrassing wealth of allies, trust it will not inconvenience you if I absent myself for a time? Or inconvenience you unduly? Is that Alphinaud? Of course it is. Alphinaud, I take it the troubles with the Uldar or something. There are yet some rumblings of discontent, but the air of simmering violence is largely dissipated. 'Tis a report such that I stand before you now. That, and to speak with you concerning the new organization we discussed. Hey, what new organization, buddy? Ah, I have a message for you from LA. You call the refugee girl, the one whose parents were missing. They were found unharmed. She wishes me to pass on her thanks to you. Why, Alphinaud, am I to understand that you made the effort to remember the poor girl's name? I look forward to reading all about her in your report. I do hope you left nothing out. No, that's a different game, silly. That's Metal Gear Solid 5. Minty, you have been away from Revenant's Toll for some time now, I believe. Might I suggest that you put the affairs of the realm to one side for the moment and take this opportunity to reacquaint yourself with the town? Oh yeah, this was them telling you that, like, hey, the town got, like, built up, but it's already built up, so it doesn't matter. Which reminds me, one of the Doman children recently inquired as to your whereabouts. Yozen was his name. I believe he has some small matter he wishes to share with you. Why not oblige him with a visit? We're getting so close to a part that I have been wanting to get to for, like, the past, like, 6 times I've streamed this, because I have a joke prepared, and I've been waiting so long. And if you know what it is, you can't say in chat. You can't spoil. But I've been waiting so long. We're so close. Although, maybe we're not. I've been thinking we're close, and then it keeps not happening every time. Hey, Yozen.
Look, it's Miss Minty. She's back from her adventures. We heard you were out fighting primals, and there were some of the strongest enemies you could ever face. I wish I could have seen you in battle. Anyway, we all want to be heroes too, so we finally formed our very own Doman Adventurers Guild to protect all the Domans. Oh, you think you could train us today, Miss Minty? Maybe you could show us that you fight the primals.
What's all this commotion, then? Oh yeah, it's Hoary Boulder.
Mr. Boulder and Miss Colton, did you know Miss Minty's back?
So it would seem. Welcome home, Minty. My companion and I but recently became full members of the Scions, and I believe proper introductions have yet to be made. I am known as Hoary Boulder, and this bookish fellow is Coltonent. Though we remain largely unproven as adventurers, we have taken it upon ourselves to instruct the Doman younglings in the art of combat.
I told you, Mr. Boulder, we're not younglings anymore, we're adventurers. I was asking Miss Minty if she'd give us some special training. I think we're ready to hunt monsters alongside her, don't you?
Well, you've certainly been diligent with your drills, but I'm afraid the fiends of Mordona are still ever so slightly too dangerous for you. I have a counter-proposal. What if I were to cross swords with Minty? A demonstration of skill at arms, if you will. I've only got a book, though. Hoary, if I didn't know better, and I do, I'd say you were merely seeking to test yourself against a legend. Ha ha ha. Well, mayhaps I am. But what matters the motive when the children stand to learn so much from the lesson? What say you, Minty? Would you consent to spar with me? No. Don't smile at him. Don't say yes. No, no. No, 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 no.
Yeah, we have a tournament. Come on, we prepare gear for an outing.
Do not try to disappoint them. Hmm? Also, VTuber. There's this one root beer brand where they have where I'm from in the Chicagoland area. Tomatoes, constants, root beer that's fine brewed and sweetened with honey. Oh, that sounds good. Have faith, Coltonet. I shall summon every last ounce of my strength to make of this a worthy contest. Root beer, I think, is one of my favorite sodas, but it's so hard to get a good one. Fields to the east of town should prove suitable for our purpose. I very much look forward to our bout. Like, just generic root beer in, like, a can or whatever, most of the time, not very good. But if you can get, like, a good brewed root beer, baby. Root beer. You don't really pronounce the T in root. It's not root beer. It's root beer. You just kind of say it fast. Root beer. Not the root beer one? Yeah, the root beer one was pretty gross. The cherry soda one was really good. Motherfucker wanna fight me? Fuck you, hoary boulder. Made from real kangaroo? Yeah, you just take the the baby, and you just fucking grind it into like a sick little paste. And that's it. That's all you gotta do. Then you drink it. You just drink the paste. You mix it with some water and you drink the paste. Really good. Very well. Let us not keep the younglings waiting any longer. Hori, are you certain you wish to fight her alone? That is Minty you face. Imagine having to take seriously somebody who's like a world-saving hero who has thwarted the saved the world and thwarted evildoers multiple times, and their name is fucking Minty. What better way to test my mettle? Pray, allow me to attempt the first round unaided. After all, 'twas this hero's legend that led me to join the Scions to begin with. Without Minty to inspire my efforts, I would not be half the warrior I am today. Your point is well made, but remember, this is for the children's sake as well as your own. Should it appear the contest will end too swiftly, I shall add my spells to your blade work. Hello, you haven't begun yet, have you? Oh, it's Yida and, Thinkred. Yida? What? Who are all these people? When I heard about your sparring match, I told everyone I could find. They use a crowd to cheer you on. Yes, and there's still more to come. When I mentioned Minty's name, the reaction was quite enthusiastic. Why, my own popularity seems but a sickly shade in comparison. You'd best claim victory, bringer of light. Your burgeoning reputation is at stake.
Well, the teacher won't be beaten so easily. He's a real master swordsman.
No one likes you, Thinkred.
You go in, Mr. Boulder.
Spretcher, for anybody who's ever had Spretcher, what's this doing here in Texas? I have no clue. Yeah, that's weird. I have had that before. That's a really good root beer.
Toralith says hi.
Hi, Toralith. Come on, get up. Get up. Get up, whore. Thing turquoise. I'm gonna fucking kill this guy. Congrats, I spammed the equivalent of auto attacks at you. You know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna just beat you to death with a book. Actually, I'll hit you one more time with this. Oh, he's taking no damage now. Never mind. There we go. Get killed with a book. Should've just beat his ass down with a book. You've bested me. I yield.
That was incredible! She beat them both at the same time!
No, you couldn't lose. Minty, no one can defeat the Guardian of Eorzea. Oh, she's cute. I like pink-haired girl here. Now I can see what they send you to deal with the primals. I have much work to do if I'm ever to attempt the same. Yeah, she was cute, right? I like her, like, Dark Souls armor. She's really cute. I like her, just for a random NPC. I like experienced adventure. Also, yeah, pink hair is just good. Want to, like, fight to the death over her or something? Yeah, sure. Impressive as always, Minty. It is ever a pleasure to witness the spectacle of your martial prowess. And judging by the smiles on these many faces, they too appreciate the hard-won strength that keeps the perils of the realm at bay. Guardian of Eorzea. Yes, that is a most fitting title. Wonder if this is when they added titles. Is this like the first title you get? You recall when we first met. 'Twas at the memorial service for the Battle of Cartano. Thank you, Toralith. At the time, I was yet attempting to understand the land of Eorzea. I sought to grasp the reason why grandfather willingly sacrificed himself to protect it. That does count. I shall speak plainly. My initial impressions were less than favorable. Dire problems abounded, and yet the effort I saw extended towards their solution was haphazard and half-hearted. I thought Eorzeans a foolish and childish people. Considering the shambles their home was in, I would not have been surprised if some had chosen to swear allegiance to Gaius and the order he proposed to enforce, though Legatus' single-minded military invasion precluded any such switching of loyalties, of course. Were it not for a desire to continue grandfather's legacy, I would have abandoned the realm to its fate long ago. The threats were too many, the nations too self-involved and unstable. Don't you look at me with those boy twink eyes. 'Twas you who convinced me of the salvation of Eorzea was possible. 'Twas you who taught me, through countless acts of bravery, that what my grandsire sought to preserve was not the land nor its history, nor any single nation. It was the people, these wonderful, oft infuriating, stubborn people that suffer blow after terrible blow, only to drag themselves back to their feet to face another day. Though he never put such feelings into words, I believe grandfather's admiration for this inextinguishable courage grew into a fervent wish, a wish to aid Eorzea and its inhabitants into charting a course for the future. A wish that has now become my own. I too will endeavor to take up the mantle of guardian of Eorzea and champion these people who toil toward a better world. Our cause, however, is not a simple one. The troubles that plague us are of a scale that cannot be solved by the science of the Seventh Dawn alone. No, what is needed to tackle the root of the primal threat and effectively counter the schemes of the Ascians is a new, expanded organization that operates beyond the limitations of nations and borders. If you would aid me in building such an organization, then pray, let us continue this discussion back within the walls of the Rising Stones. Hey, Alphinaud, what does that mean? Hey, what do you mean they ignore the limitations of governments and board? Hey, Alphinaud? Hey, Alphinaud? Hey, Alphinaud? Oh no, we're not making an Avengers. You'll see. We're so close. We're so close. Also, hi, Sarge. Nice to see you. Thank you for coming, Minty. The world shifts and alters, and we, my friend, must be ever one step ahead of the chaos. What I propose is the formation of a new organization, a group that shall pave the way for a truly united Eorzea. Uh-huh. Hey, chat. Hey, chat. Do you know what time it is? Chat, do you know what time it is? You know what time it is, chat? I've been waiting for this joke since I started playing this game. You know what time it is, chat? Alphinaud starts a PMC! What? I've been waiting for this for so long! Wahoo! Wahoo! I've been waiting for this joke for so long! Yippee! You don't understand. You don't understand. Alphinaud is really gonna make a private military company. It's really gonna happen. That's not a joke. Like, the Always Sunny part was a joke, but the rest of it is not a joke. Alphinaud's really gonna do it. He's really gonna do it this time. And, you know, I'm sure only good things happen with that. They gave one of the whiniest brats of all time a private military company? Pray forgive me if I tread over old ground, but I would speak of the grand plan. Since the advent of the seventh astral era, the leaders of the three nations have been deliberating over an accord that seeks to bring the disparate forces of Eorzea together into a single entity. A realm-wide grand company, if you will. The military might of such an institution would be drawn from every corner of the land and directed against threats that no single nation could hope to overcome alone. Yet, while the purpose of this hypothetical organization is undisputed, the logistics of its formation have become the source of endless debate. And the longer these discussions continue, the more I sense the impetus towards the unification draining away. Thus, I have been campaigning for the creation of what might be considered a trial company. I actually don't have any water. I just realized when you redeemed that. I was going to ask you if you wouldn't mind getting me some. Scion sends Frontieres. Yeah, basically. The perspective, he looks even tinier. He's so tiny. Yeah, I guess he is a little bit away from the camera, huh? He's so tiny. 5'9" versus 6 foot. Or no, what is it? It's like 5'11" versus 6 foot. Yeah, that's what it is. 5'11" versus 6 foot, what it feels like. It will be in a much smaller scale than what we had hoped to eventually achieve, but capable of the same manner of unrestricted operation according to the Scions. 'Tis my hope that the successful utilization of such a force will lend momentum to the lagging deliberations. Also, being a primarily military outfit, I mean to assuage fears of its misuse by placing the fledgling organization under the authority of the incident. The Scions work tirelessly to protect Eorzea and its people. But as you yourself have witnessed with the refugee revolt, there are limitations to what even we can achieve. With this new company under the Scion's command, however, we will be capable of responding to a wider range of difficulties without straining our resources or overtaxing your formidable talents. Are you watching me to make sure I take a sip? Good girl. That. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, my forehead. I flicked Lynn on the forehead. Oh, I'm sorry. Not all the way? Okay. I thought you were going to close my door. I said not all the way. With this new company under the Scion's command, however, we will be capable of responding to a wider range of difficulties without straining our resources. Oh, no, I already read that. Oops. The goal of my proposed organization and those of the Scions are ultimately identical, a point conceded by all concerned. But before I can move forward with establishing this precursor to the true border-spanning Grand Company, it is yet necessary that I visit the three leaders to gain their official approval. A tiresome and time-consuming task, which is why I would ask that you accompany me on the journey and attend to the business of recruiting our inaugural members while I am otherwise engaged with bureaucratic formalities. Yeah, okay, I guess. Thank you. 'Tis reassuring indeed to know that the bringer of light and her discerning eye will be selecting our future allies. Our first destination will be Limsa Laminsa. Let us rendezvous at Bulwark Hall. Jesus. Do you think Alphinaud making a PMC is gonna go well, chat? Do you think it'll go well? Surely there will be no consequences from this, right? Scion Sans Frontières could never go wrong. What could go wrong? I mean, I had a look. Listen, what upstanding 14-year-old little or 16-year-old elf boy doesn't have a PMC? I had a PMC when I was an upstanding little 16-year-old elf boy. It's really just like a rite of passage at this point. You give the elf boys their own PMC. You know, it's just normal. Oh fuck, I said will it rain, and it might actually rain. Oh, chat, it might rain. Oh my god, that's so annoying. Who is doing that? Stop. God, that's annoying. Elf boy, PMC leader, trans girl pipeline. So true. Chat, would you organize into my own PMC if I told you to? If I came on stream one day, I was like, chat, we need to make a cult and a PMC. Would you guys be with me on that? Depends on what you call it. Sapphire something. I was gonna say Sapphire Sisters, but that's not an animal. I'm trying to think of a Diamond Dogs allegory. Sapphire Sphinxes? Sapphire. Well, I could say Sapphire Skunks, but that's because skunks are my favorite animal. They're nobody else's, though. Sapphire Sloths? No. While the Admiral and I... Oh, hi, Boggo. While the Admiral and I are finalizing permissary boundaries and signing parchments, I would have you begin the recruiting process in earnest. Sapphire Snakes? Oh, I like that. I have, of course, endeavored to spread the word of our organization through various channels, but I believe a personal approach will reach many who may otherwise remain ignorant of the opportunity. As for potential... It's got Sapphic right there in the name. Yeah. Sapphire Snake. I like Sapphire Snakes. That's what we'd be. We'd be the Sapphire Snakes. Like Medusa. Like our oh, the logo could be like Medusa's head with sapphires for eyes. And like all the snakes have sapphires for eyes. Yeah! Yeah! Medusa with sapphire eyes. The Sapphire Snakes. That's our PMC. I'm spreading your ashes all over my face, chat. Getting really hyped to join this PMC now. Yeah. Ah, fuck, I didn't think about the acronym. Ah, well. You can't help it. Sapphire Snails. You can range into the countryside. The upper decks alone are populated with sufficient candidates to suit our purpose. Once you are satisfied with your recruiting efforts, meet me at the airship ticket counter where we might prepare for the next leg of our journey. Just like never acronymize it. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. You can't help it, so you just have to never acronymize it. We are the Sapphire Snails. Never make us, or not snails, snakes. I was reading chat. Never. Did you just heard Lynn yell from the other room, snail sweep, because I misspoke. Yeah, do not shorten ever. Sassnass. Yeah. Never shorten it. We are just the snakes. We're like the tunnel snakes. We rule. Organization with the freedom to operate with the territorial impunity. I must say, your proposal intrigues me. But the Krakens, well know that there is a time to act and a time to watch. And I'm afraid this trial company of yours falls into the latter category. Damn. That guy told me to fuck right off. He was like, I am not getting in your shitty little fucking PMC. Fuck you. What about you guys? Will you join my PMC? Isn't this like the warrior place? Hey, warriors, will you join my PMC? Master Alphinaud's new organization. Yes, I'd heard the formation of his trial company was in the offing. Tis with regret, however, that I must decline your invitation. As commander of the Yellow Jackets, the protection of Linzo Lumensa must needs receive my full attention. Jelly, you would join my PMC. Jelly, if you join my PMC, you get to kill and maim without any laws stopping you. Because then we become legal entities unbound by legality. You could just kill as much as you wanted. You wouldn't have to deal with those pesky laws every time. But it already does and is. Don't. I wouldn't be saying that in this chat room if I were you. We got some feds watching. We don't have feds watching. Closest we have to feds is Troob, and Troob is not a fed. I think the last time Troob was here with me, we talked about like how we should potentially just arm trans women when he was like at my house. I love these Slavish lesbians. Look at them just Slav squatting. And then they just have a cute little maid. Adorable. Who in the bloody hells do you think you're talking to, Drylander? I'm a pirate, not some sodden knight in shining plate. If you're looking for a self-righteous fop, try knocking on that dandy Carvalian's door. Damn, everybody's saying fuck off. Nobody wants to join my cool PMC. I will go to jail soon. That place, by the way, is like really explicitly actually lesbian. I don't remember who it is or where it is, but in one of the starter quests, I think it's if you start in Limsa, but I can't remember. In one of the starter quests, she does some very explicitly lesbian things, or says something very explicitly lesbian. I can't remember. Hi, will you join my PMC? Precursor to a united Eorzean Grand Company. While I do admire the scope of your ambition, my responsibilities here at Naldic and Vimelis keep me close to the forge. I have not the time to be trapezing hither and yon across the realm. Should you require my skills as an armorer, however, I might be willing to accept some special commissions. Pirates would be more down for joining a PMC. You would think, right? Yo, I want a pistol. Well, rifles are kind of cool too, actually. Am I a rifle or a pistol girl? I think I'm a pistol girl. I do really like rifles, but I think I'm a pistol girl. Give me a gun girl with 2 pistols and I fucking nut. Hi. Hi, real, just random guy. Hi, random guy. Do you want to join my PMC? He's even got an eye patch. You're perfect PMC material. Well, if it ain't Minty, I'd not forget a venturer brave enough or daft enough to seek the shortcomings of Titan, or into Titan's bedchamber. You remember old Real, don't you? Formerly of the Company of Heroes, 3 whistles at Bronze Lake. Aye, it ain't often I drag me arse out of Limsa for a drink, but I'm right glad I did. How fare ya these days? Huh? You're looking to put together a new crew. Top tier work. Sounds like a right lark it does. Alright, lass, count me in. The heroes may have gone their separate ways, but I ain't ready to climb into me graves just yet. Yo! He was perfect PMC material! I was right! Chad, I was so right. I was so right. I know PMC material when I fucking see it. That man was perfect PMC material. Man, I really wish they'd redo the Final Fantasy UI and let players customize it more. But, like, I really wish they'd redo it. Shotguns are cool. I need to go? Alphinaud, where are you? I assume he's down here. Nope, he was on the upper deck somewhere. The airship landing. Oh, right. Oh, wait, I can just go to the airship landing from this. That's right. There he is. Minty, your recruiting went well, I trust. I am curious to how my proposal was received by the rough and ready folk of Linz and Lominsa. A member of the legendary company of heroes indicated his interest. Astonishing. I knew enlisting your aid was the right choice. Few could boast the acquaintance of such an elusive character. I, too, was successful in my task. The Admiral consented to sign all the documents requiring her approval. I can only hope that my visit with the Elder Seedseer proceeds as smoothly. Pray, continue on to Gridania at your own pace. I shall await your arrival at Nafika's altar. I mean, my water doesn't taste very good, Ark, and I don't like it. Also, I was trying to play Slay the Spire last night. I just don't fucking like that game, dude. I like deck builders, but Slay the Spire pisses me off. It's really frustrating to repeatedly die to the first elite that I fight, despite literally, like, blocking and doing damage when I can to stop myself from taking damage. Like, I do everything. I play all of my turns as perfectly as I can with the starter cards, and then I just die to the first elite for 4 runs in a row because there's just nothing I can do. Like, they just kill me every time. I've beaten it once, but I don't know. I wish I liked it. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm the stupid one. I know you can set up so you have the option, but you should always go for elites. It's like the best strategy. There's a deck builder that Northern Lion's been playing that I really want, actually, that I think I would like more. Like, I don't actually dislike Slay the Spire. I just got really frustrated at it after dying a bunch of times in a row. Also, I've been weirdly playing a lot of RE2 because of Dimly playing it the other day, and I've gotten pretty good at, like, navigating the police station in like under an hour without even getting hurt. If you don't have to set up to deal with the elite, I mean, yeah, but you should still go for them. That's like free shit, you know? I don't know. When I was playing, people said you should always go for elites no matter what. Maybe it's changed. Maybe there's been updates that change the way it works. But when I was playing, back when the game was still, I think it might have been still in early access, but people were saying you should just always go for an elite. If you can't survive an elite, your run's probably not going to win in the first place. You should just always go for elites. That was like the commonly accepted knowledge. Bye, Marcy. Sleep. Have a good time at gym. Oh, hey, Edge of Eternity is on sale? Oh. For $12. Kind of wanted that game. Well, it's not optional, though. Oh, recent reviews, mostly negative. What the fuck? What happened that had it get mostly negative recently? I mean, all reviews are mostly positive. Like, it seemed to review well until recently. Looking at the graph, there's only a few where it got really bad. know. That game looks fine to me. Anyway, what was the... Is it Death Race? There's a game that Northern Lion has been playing recently, a card battler that I've really been thinking of, like, getting. Or I guess more specifically, putting on my wish list and hoping somebody gets it for me because your girl is broke. Where is it? Death Roads Tournament. The shit looks fun as hell. It's like Slay the Spire, but it's like a Mad Max type thing, and it's really difficult, but like, it's got like a Mad Max aesthetic, and you have like, there's a lot of different systems to it. It's really weird, but it looks really fun and really cool too. Very complicated, but it looks like my type of shit. Positioning your car like really matters. Alright, there we go. It's on my wish list. On into the Elder Seeds here. Excuse me. Is due to commence momentarily. I would be grateful if you would once more see to the task of recruitment here in Gridania. After you deem well the potential... Mycin? Am I saying that right? Hi, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the graveyard. Hope you enjoy your stay. After you deem well the potential candidates run dry, let's rendezvous with the airship counter as before. I mean, I would buy you stuff, Hannah. Like, legitimately, you're a close friend. I would buy you stuff, but I'm just poor. I can't afford my own things. That's why often Chad has to buy me things. I would have no problem buying you stuff if I had the money. You're my friend. You're a close friend too. So I would spoil you. As I do with most of my close friends when I get the chance. Alright. Hi Laurentius. Do you want to join my PMC? Laurentius. Yet you buy me food? Yeah, it's almost like I just said I want to spoil people who I care about. My gods, can it truly be you? What fickle fortune must the first face I see upon my release be yours? How could it be you don't remember me? It is I, Laurentius, the man whose crimes you exposed. I was a whaler. I was a regular patron at Buscarin's. Who? Laurentius, I was selling maps and supplies to the Garleans before you and those red-bellied poachers mopped the forest floor with my erstwhile employers? Here now, just how many criminals have you dealt with that my ignominious tale ignites not the slightest flicker of recognition? The less said about my past, the better, I suppose. And what of you, adventurer? What business brings you to this part of Gridania? Recruiting, eh? What's your policy on reformed convicts? As matters stand, the wood whalers will have naught more to do with me. This may just be the second chance I was looking for. Revenant's toll, you say? I shall leave at once. You shall not regret this. I promise you, I am a changed man. Hey, this guy seemed good to put in our PMC. No, yeah. This guy seems like I think he's a good fit for the PMC. I think this guy's a good fit for the PMC. I think it's fine and you're being a hater. This guy is going to be a great fit for our PMC. He's going to make our PMC look so good. Nothing bad could happen with this guy being in our PMC. He's reformed, and I believe in reforming criminals. Grandfather, you must call it today. Let us return to the guild and rest ere your tormented back gives up on you for good. Terribly sorry, we were just... Oh, Minty, isn't it? It's some time since our paths crossed outside of Copperbell Mines. While you were barely more than a novice adventurer then, look how far you've come. Mother Mione tells me that 'twas you who felled the fearsome Black Wolf. And now you seek stout-hearted souls to fill the ranks of a new order. While your cause is undoubtedly just, and my old companions here would be much relieved to see me in good hands. Yes, I'll do it. The very thing I've spent my entire adventuring career work towards. I shall join your company just as soon as I've seen Isildar safely home. Yeah, we got another person in our PMC. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Our PMC is going pretty good, actually. Wait, we're getting so many people in our PMC. Hell yeah! Dude, our PMC is going so good. I don't remember who she was outside of Copperbell Mines. Probably doesn't matter. Probably fine. You would offer this old man a place in your company of champions. I am both puzzled and honored by your invitation. Pray forgive me, young mistress, but I cannot accept. I have sworn to abide here for whatever scant years remain to me, and bear responsibility for the evils my lady has wrought upon this land. Oh yeah, you're the guy in the Haunted place, Hawkeye Manor. Well, you know, not all of them are winners. Mr. Hawkeye Manor doesn't want to join. That's fine. I understand. Hey, do you want to, like, abandon this, like, Lancers Guild and join the PMC? 'Tis not and often a guild officer such as myself gets recruited. This company of yours certainly sounds to have some promise, but its duties appear less than focused. I must refuse your invitation until such time as your organization is more organized. Alright, fair, I guess. Fucking stupid whore. Stupid fucking bitch. Stupid fucking cunt. Doesn't want to join our fucking PMC, stupid fucking bitch. Lynn walked in here after I said all that and said, sorry you called. As if I would insult Lynn that hard. If I wanted to insult Lynn, I'd just call her what she is, a dog. You got something to say? You got something to say? I don't speak floor tap, sorry. Nope. What news, Minty? For my part, the Elder Seedseer is most amenable to our requirements. A former wood whaler and a seasoned adventurer, our company will not lack for variety, that much is certain. An interesting harvest indeed. Shall we strike into Ul'dah whilst the iron is hot? Let us meet at the Royal Promenade and endeavor to conclude our remaining business. Our journey draws to a close. Give me passage to Ul'dah, please. Strip. Minty is so pretty message. She'll step on your cock for a fee, Hannah. It'll cost you, but she will step on your cock. Ul'dah, the Gilded City, where one's fortune defines one's worth. I hope some manner of fortune is with us, and that this fine leg proves as successful, or final leg, proves as successful as the previous two. Might I suggest descending to the lower level before beginning your recruitment efforts? I do not think the Sultana will take kindly to us poaching from her personal guard. Let us meet back here at the promenade when our respective tasks are complete. Good hunting, Minty. Be the best money I ever spent. You're such a whore. Hello. Hello. Would you like to join our PMC random merchant? Company that looks to cure the ills of the realm, or ills of the realm entire. Listen, friend, I can scarce spare the complaints of the next all over, let alone the conundrums of a neighboring nation. Alright, you know what, based actually? That guy said, fuck that! 40 o'clock strikes. Farewell heartily and have a nice stream. Good night or day and bye-bye. Bye, Kotzen. Hope to see you again. Aye, you'd be surprised what rumors drift down to Pearl Lane. I know of this glorious new company of yours. Just how far I'd go to avoid getting involved with it. Whispers on the street say your organization is funded by corrupt coin. By syndicate money. Think you're recruiting for a just cause, then you're a bigger fool than I took you for. What are you... No. No, we're not funded by No, we're not funded by syndicate money. No, come on, no, come on now. No. We'd never. Hi, Yellow Moon. I'm sorry, you wish to recruit me? Is this some new-fashioned manner of propositioning a lady? I'm afraid you're wasting your time. This lady is already spoken for. Good day to you, miss. Damn, her wife is gonna fucking be pissed at me for trying to take her wife. Gilliman's wife, Red Sun, is gonna come in and be like, what the fuck? You're trying to take my wife? Excuse me, won't you know? This is a Red Sun, and it's over paradise. And the paradise is my life, and how dare you try to take her from me? Oh, what a happy coincidence. Do you remember me, perchance? I am Orson, of the Church of Saint Adama Ladama. Thank you again for your timely rescue. Must also thank you for preventing that fraudulent priest from preying on dry bones less fortunate. Most upsetting business. Are you here with your companion? Thancred, wasn't it? Ah, 'tis new companions you seek, then. Your proposed organization sounds of her a powerful force for good, but my place is at the church with the children. Nevertheless, I wish you well in this undertaking. Damn. I thought we were going good. We had 2 people in a row go like, yeah, I'll join your PMC, but now we're falling behind. Now everybody's like, nah, your PMC sounds like it stinks. PMC stinky, PMC ugly, not joining your PMC, fuck you and your PMC. And I'm like, brother, those are my feelings you're hurting. Fucked up, it's just a PMC. Well, ah, come on, you gotta join the PMC, right? Wait, you're the lady who came to Little Alamigo looking for that masked devil. Who knows what might have happened if you hadn't? I'd probably be dead, and a whole lot more of my friends besides. We were such fools. Any road, that disaster really got me to thinking about our homeland and about the outsider who saved us from ourselves. Realized how easily I'd been manipulated and vowed to make myself more of a worldly man, so here I am. New company of champions, and you say it will take me to all corners of the realm? Sounds exactly like the kind of opportunity I need. Don't worry, I'm not the same stripling you met in Little Alamigo. I prepared myself to fight the evil I now know is out there. Cool. Well, there we go. We got ourselves 4 PMC members, I think. Yeah, 2 in Gridania, 1 in Ul'dah, 1 in the one place. The pirate place. Pirate's Cove. Candle Cove. I love you. I love you too, Nikki. How'd it go, Alphinaud? Oh, I want a buffet. I'm hungry. How fared you, Minty? What hidden gems did the streets of Ul'dah offer up to your unrelenting gaze? A single Alamigan youth. Well, you've certainly given us an admirable start, even if our ranks are yet somewhat thin. In these troubled years following the calamity, talk of Eorzea's salvation must seem akin to grasping at clouds. But there are those who have risen to the challenge nonetheless, and the hope that inspires these people was born in no small part from the victories you yourself have won. Thank you, Minty. I will not squander the precious gift you have placed into my keeping. These recruits will become the foundation for a new beginning. And yes, we are free to begin. As you have no doubt surmised, the Sultana also graced my trial company with her blessings. Our first wave of recruitment is over, the document signed and the finances secure. There is naught to prevent me from taking the next step. Why did I just give him like a stink eye? You were concerned by the syndicate's involvement, as was I. Thus was the origin of every coin of their contribution carefully scrutinized and recorded. This organization will not be built on corruption. Well, that's good at least. At least he's making sure to not be taking like blood money, you know? Thanks, Alphinaud. Thanks, Alphinaud, for not taking blood money. It's the least you could do. Naturally, I would prefer not to rely upon outside sources at all, but even my family's substantial coffers could not sustain a venture of this magnitude. As for the rumors and doubts surrounding this enterprise, well, such things shall plague us until the company has had the chance to prove its worth. It will not be an easy process, but we will earn the people's trust one success at a time. Speaking of time, we should waste no more of it. Let us return to the Rising Stones and lay the first stone for a united Eorzea. Yeah, you know, the PMC is gonna go great. What are you thinking about?
Tell me, General. What think you of Alphinaud's bold endeavor?
Oh, wait.
I think it is more than bold, Your Grace. His organization would pave the way for a united Eorzea. Well do I understand his impatience, since facing the common threat of the Ultima weapon, our nations have seemed farther apart, not closer together. Considering the many problems we face, should we not be glad that someone else is taking the initiative?
We have all pledged our cooperation, yet the grumbling continues behind closed doors. Ul'dah is not alone in her duplicity. I myself have doubts as to the good this organization will achieve. With the inclusion of the finest soldiers of the 3 grand companies, it promises to be a fearsome military body. But whom will it serve? Even under the watchful gaze of the Scions, it is not unthinkable that such a force could perpetrate a great wrong.
Hi, Heffy.
Does it not concern you that a significant proportion of its financial backing came from the coffers of the Syndicate? That those unprincipled worms might forge this extraordinary gathering of warriors into a private army?
What? PMC? No.
I have trust in the Scions, Your Grace.
No, I would.
They have spared us no end of trouble at the
No,
hands
we
of
would
the
never
Primus.
make a PMC.
If they seek reinforcements, I deem it unwise to deny them. As for their finances, full many gave generously. And though our nobles proffered a sizable sum, their coin did not spill from the pockets of Lolorito and his cronies. And what of the presence of our stalwart adventurer friend in this endeavor? I doubt the Warrior of Light would betray our cause.
I would never.
Yes, there is that, I suppose. Yet I have known people to change. Whether we will or no, the events of the age hurl us this way and that, like a dust devil skipping across the sands. Cannot be done about Telechi?
I have explored
Reborn
all
just kinda
avenues
upskirting
available
the
to us, Your
camera.
Grace. But as Ul'dah law now stands, we lack the evidence to convict him of any crime.
Just kind of showing us
Arrest
his
him
whole
on
cock and
spurious
balls.
grounds would only play into his hands.
Oh, she's getting mad!
He has all but committed treason, and yet we can do nothing?
She's getting mad!
Then what good our government? What worth the royal house? How deplorable this mockery of justice!
Aw, poor Nanamo. Oh, she's so sad! Give her a hug, you big fucking oaf!
Have faith, Your Grace. It is not over.
This scene really cemented my love for Nanamo. She's not like she's not like royalty who just wants to sit around and rest in her laurels. She wants actual justice. Hi, Liam. I will drink some water. Thank you for the water tender. Really do just have a tab that says Urion J cock and balls open, huh? Okay. Hold on. Also, Perry, you probably couldn't take me to a buffet. All the buffets around me got closed, unfortunately. Okay. No. What is this fucking small child wearing? I love this story in this game. I mean, I'm basically playing it as a single player game. And then whenever like a multiplayer thing comes up, I ask chat if they want to come join in as like a community thing. But I'm basically treating this like it's a single player game, personally. I just want to show chat the story and share it with the chat and also get to the new expansion, Endwalker. It's not a journey I soon wish to repeat, but I cannot pause to rest. The culmination of all our effort is at hand. I must see to the precautions of the inaugural ceremony. Thank you for following me to monopolize your services, or allowing me to monopolize your services, Minty. I am certain the incident will be relieved to see you free from the other duties. Greetings, Minty. Alphinaud tells me all is in place to begin his trial, or to begin his trial company. The Scion shall certainly be grateful to have the support of such an organization. The inaugural ceremony is set to take place here at the Rising Stones. Tataru is cooperating with Alphinaud to see that all is in readiness, so I'm afraid the recruits themselves have been left to their own devices for the time being. Quite a number of new faces have arrived in Revenant's Toll of late, and I wonder if Slathborn might not find himself overwhelmed. Would you speak with him and see if there is aught he requires? Wham, 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 wham! Is that in here? No, it's not. What can I do for you, Minty? Thought you'd have your hands full helping out with this new army of the new armor of the Scions. Ha! Barely noticed your recruits arrived. 'Twas barely a trickle compared to the flood of treasure hunters we have passed through here every day. While I appreciate your offer of aid, 'tis more of your burden that concerns me. Told this trial company will answer directly to the incident, so I trust that means less work for you in the long run. Something about a shipment? Okay. Gods, woman, what befell? We were bringing a shipment to Revenant's Toll, provisions eastmarked for the frontier effort. But just as we sought to cross over into Mordona, we were set upon by brigands. I believe they may have been heretics. There were many, too many. We only escaped their lives by abandoning the supplies. Pray, forgive us. Excuse me. There is naught to forgive. Provisions can be replaced, but smart soldiers are hard to find. Take your rest and I'll have someone along to tend to those wounds. To do. If heretics are involved, then this is like to be more than a case of simple thievery. Ishgard will need to be informed. Whence did these supplies originate? House Fortemps. We collected the provisions from Camp Dragonhead proper. Understood. I shall see that they are appraised of this new development. Minty, were you not on good terms with the Knights of House Fortemps? I will be sending them a missive immediately. Of course, I would also have you travel there and offer your considerable talents. Yes, I realize I contradict my earlier hopes to lighten your load, but I need someone who can help bring this incident to a satisfactory conclusion. Our favorable relations with Ishgard are far too important to risk half measures. You got it! Thank you for your understanding. I'm certain Lord Hoshrafont will be glad of your assistance. Y'all remember Hoshrafont? It's fine if you don't. I haven't played this game for months, so it's fine if nobody remembers anything. Hell, there's a bunch of shit I barely remember. Hoshrafont was the elf guy who was here that was like, everybody was accusing everybody else of being heretics. Very vaguely remember, but not really. You'll probably remember him once you see him. We were in this area and everybody was being accused of being like heretics and shit. Well, well, if it isn't my fine friend, Minty Rysto, would you care for a plate of roast charcoal? Some mulled wine? No? Ah, I see you've not come into my hall merely to escape the biting cold. I was, in fact, on the verge of opening an urgent missive from Revenant's Toll, and I suspect the timing of your arrival is no coincidence. Yeah, he was the guy who stood up for us here.
The incident with the new frontier hands? No, you need not elaborate. I have been following their progress with no small amount of interest. Brave men and women all. They do our nation a great service. The existence of a fortified outpost in Mordona will do much to dissuade the
Hi,
Empire
Mom,
from
guess what?
trespassing
Today I team my 1-year anniversary since coming out. Sorry I'm so late getting here, but one of my friends took me out shipping to celebrate.
The amount of typos in that is very funny because he must be so excited. But hi, Doppel. I'm glad it's your 1-year anniversary of coming out, and I'm glad that you proved that women truly, a year into their HRT, women truly be shopping. Women truly be shopping. No, for real, congrats. Oh, so you don't ever have to apologize for being late,
you have chosen to lend your support to this endeavor. Never let it be said that House Forton does not acknowledge the efforts of her allies, or her debts. 'Twas in the spirit of gratitude that I arranged for sundry supplies to be delivered to Revenant's Toll. That the shipments should chance to be waylaid by heretics is poor fortune indeed. Poor fortune, I say, yet not without precedent. If you would know the truth of it, these incorrigible villains grow more organized with each passing day. This new unity of purpose we attribute to their leader, the Lady Iceheart. But though I have devoted significant resources to the task of identifying this woman, we have yet to learn so much as her birth name. What we do know is that the heretics speak of Iceheart in reverent tones, and would gladly embrace death rather than betray her. Such loyalty is rare indeed, and I fear to imagine what so committed a collective might achieve. The brigands have not yet been so brazen as to risk direct confrontation here in Dragonhead. Some few of their number have, however, been sighted not far to the west of here, and with ever-increasing regularity. A visit to Whitebrim Front may bring you the answers you seek. Will you brave the snows, knowing what implacable foes may lie in wait?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Blessings be upon you. Though I take no pride in the admission, many of mine own countrymen are not so well suited as you adventurers to dealing with such foes. Were they dragons, it might be otherwise.
Also, the universe just kinda aligned today because everywhere we went had some kind of deal going on around the things I was interested in.
That's good.
You have done much for my house in the past, and I have no doubt but that I shall have cause to celebrate your deeds again ere long. Should you learn aught of value, pray return to me forthwith. A warm hearth and a warmer welcome shall be waiting for you.
Okay, you know what? He's kind of sweet. Hold on, I'm looking for something. Okay, sorry, I was looking for something. Alright, where's Drillamont on the White Brim front? Aw, that's cute. I like that. I wish I had bothered to remember any of that stuff, but I didn't. Then again, I've started and stopped HRT so many times, what does it fucking matter? I'm not even on HRT right now. Gotta get so many things fixed before I can get on HRT again. Like my fucking license, which I still don't have fixed. Because I gotta get my car fixed first before I can do that, so I can drive to the place to get my license fixed. Also, I gotta have money for that. And your girl kind of broke. Shit keeps cropping up. Hello, Drillamont. Minty, is there aught you would ask of me? Pray, speak plainly. I am a man of action, and I need no honeyed words. On the trail of a band of thieving heretics, you say? By the Fury, but you do seem destined to cross paths with those villains. I must confess, then, 'tis a sad truth that the wild hereabouts have indeed grown thicker that were with their number. They strike swiftly, without warning, and are canny enough to evade most able trackers. But 'tis not merely their newfound organization that confounds us. The heretics themselves seem to have somehow changed. I know not what manner of influence this Iceheart wields, but the men we face seem utterly lost in the grips of righteous fervor. It is an unsettling and unnatural zeal. Mayhap you would care to question one of their recent victims. As fate would have it, your arrival came moments after a trader was waylaid on the road. The troll found the unfortunate fellow lying senseless in the snow, and carried him to our infirmary. Assuming he has regained the use of his faculties, the merchant might recall some small detail that could aid you in your task. Okay. Where's he at? Where's the hoe bag at? Is he up here? I think so. Pretty sure he's in here. Maybe not? Also, yes, anniversary name or anniversary is a good name for it. There he is. Tell you what happened? Why, yes, of course. I'm quite recovered enough for that. Anything to help those catch those cowardly blackhearts. I was traveling my usual route to White Brim Front when a sudden blow sent me reeling. Next thing I knew, I was on the ground and several heretics were rifling through my cargo. Arms, armor, crystals. They were taking everything. It was then that one of them noticed my bleary gaze and stalked over to better acquaint my head with his mace. Before darkness claimed me, however, I distinctly heard the words, "Return to Snowcloak." I dare say that is where they were that is where they were hauling my goods. But you'll not catch me running off in pursuit. They tell me 'twas a miracle I survived at all, and I'll not not trust my thick skull to save me a second time. You ever think about how if you got like hit in the head with a mace, you might just like suffer permanent brain damage forever? Like, I think blunt weapons are some, like, everybody's like, oh, I don't want to get cut up by a sword, but, like, I think blunt weapons are way fucking scarier. You're just left with, like, a lifelong debilitating problem. Celebration. That's cute. Or just kill me rather than fucking up the rest of my life. Yeah, like your ass gets clubbed in the head, and oh, sorry, you got clubbed in the head, and now you have like permanent brain damage forever, and you can't process what like shapes are anymore. Draw your weapon. Foul. Wait. Recognize you, adventurer. You are come seeking heretics. And we share a common purpose. We were on patrol when we chanced to cross one of their raiding parties and pursued them here. By rights, we should have had them cornered in this ravine, and yet they are gone, vanished, like icy wraiths. hello. Wonder who that was. You glimpsed a woman atop the cliff. Could it be the Ice Heart herself come to sneer at our folly? And where did she disappear? The heretics must have discovered a passage through the frozen wall, some hidden tunnel that escaped our notice. We have not the men to risk further investigation. It would be best we were to return to Whitebrim Front, and lay our suspicions before Lord Drillamont. Yeah, but like I could do it. Like I could just do it. You don't have to. I could do it. Can I come in from the top? Oh, shit. I can. New way to get to Drillamont just dropped. We're like inside of each other. Minty, it appears I owe you my thanks once again. The surviving knights spared no detail in their report. The men you found out near Snowcloak were some of my finest. That they should be bested so handily. Fear I have woefully underestimated the threat these heretics pose. While I understand you might balk at the notion, I must ask that you put aside your mission and consider the stolen provisions lost to us for now. It would be ill-advised to blunder unprepared into what may very well be the lair of our enemy. I can't speak. Pray return to Dragonhead and inform Lord Haurchefant of your discoveries. He will wish to plan contingencies of his own. As for Iceheart and her fanatics, the freezing heights of Snowcloak will not shield them from our justice for long. Where is it? You know, look how fucking pretty that is, dude. Although I say that and then I realized after I said that it kind of looks like the Harry Potter school, but like whatever. Whatever, dude. Also, it's very funny to me that you can make your chocobo fly, considering chocobos are, like, explicitly supposed to be flightless birds. That was like the joke, right? They're birds, but they have big, strong legs because they're flightless. They're like big chickens that you can ride. But nope, yeah, they've just gone back on that because they became a like staple of the series. So now they run fast, and sometimes in certain games they can fly. That's because we are right on the gates of Ishgard. In fact, looking... Yeah, that was Ishgard, because this is the Steps of Faith. So yeah, that was Ishgard.
Your return is most timely. Of their own accord, my thoughts had turned to your task and the progress thereof. I confess, my imaginings tended toward the grim and bloody.
My face.
But you are here now, and I suspect such frivolous wonderings do little justice to the reality of your travails. Tell me, what did you learn of Iceheart?
Am I gonna get to show you guys like the best song in ARR?
Transpired at Snowcloak. Of all the highlands, that towering wall has borne the worst of the region's brutal shift in climate. So inhospitable has Snowcloak become that we have still to survey the area in its entirety. Could its frozen heights conceal the heretics' hideaway? Mayhap a more robust reconnaissance effort is in order. Putting such considerations aside for the moment, we still know far too little of this Iceheart. That she is capable of commanding such a band of fanatics bespeaks natural authority, and no small measure of charisma. As much as I would like to fathom this mystery with you, the situation has grown beyond my personal purview. I am bound by duty to inform the Temple Knights and request that they bring this matter to its conclusion. Giving the glowing reports the new commander has garnered thus far, I am certain that they can be relied upon to take appropriate action. Though Iceheart's true identity yet eludes us, you have provided us with a point from which to begin. Sometimes it takes but a single stone to prompt an avalanche. On the matter of the stolen provisions, I have already made arrangements for a second shipment to be sent to Revenant's Toll. I could not well allow such an honorable venture to be undermined by one miserable setback.
Damn it, my weather app says it's gonna fucking rain. It says it's actually raining right now, and it never fucking did. Bullshit, dude. It's dry as a bone out there. Why is Fallout New Vegas in front of me? Why is Fallout New Vegas in front of me? Fucking Fallout New Vegas, motherfucker. Minty, 'tis good to see you return to the Toll. How fare you in the frozen waste of Corthus? House Fortens, whatever, since urges to send a second shipment. I must send thanks to Lord Harshaphant for his continued generosity. Yet even as our town grows in prosperity, I feel it will attract ever greater numbers of those who would do us harm in the name of the greed or power. All of us, Alphinaud's new recruits included, must remain vigilant against such threats. Hannah, this game references Nier Automata. You should love this game. While you were away in Corthus, preparations for the inaugural ceremony were all but completed, although Tatterud as yet seemed somewhat flustered. Taken enough of your time, why don't you head into the Rising Stones and see if your frantic relate or receptionist could do with a hand. Not only does it reference Nier Automata, but it's literally canon to the Nier Automata universe.
These parchments need to be sorted, and these documents, why are they even here? Oh, I'm sorely tempted to file the lot in my waste paper basket. Ah, Minty, you startled me. You wish to lend a hand? Splendid. Would you be a dear and hand these uniforms to the new recruits? They're scattered about Revenant's Toll, and I haven't the time to track them all down. The recruits know to don their garb immediately and assemble here in the Rising Stones. You'll want to report directly back to Alphinaud if you don't wish to miss the ceremony. I wonder if the Scions will ever have matching uniforms. A well-funded organization is a well-dressed organization, I suppose. Yu Hase? Those who believe this company will see no riches are short-sighted fools. The giving of oneself 'tis an investment in the future, thus did I sign my name to the cause. Here you go, ultramarine uniform. Uniforms are a splendid idea. Once our organization has made a name for itself, there shall be wealth aplenty in selling replica costumes to the adoring masses. Every Lalafell is just presented as so fucking greedy. Hi, dickhead. I thought it best to mimic my fellows here, but I admit I have no idea what we're supposed to be doing. Oh, our new uniforms. I reminded of my induction into the Wood Whalers. Yeah, what the fuck are you looking at? Weirdos. Isildare has at last retired from the adventurer's life, and though I shall miss his wisdom and irrepressible spirit, I'm excited to forge my own path forwards. Ah yes, the uniform. Thank you. Truth be told, the thought of pledging myself to such a lofty organization is somewhat intimidating. Ergenhaus. Scarlet garb marks me as a proud member of the Maelstrom and a hearty defender of Limsa Lominsa.
Yet in truth I stand for the betterment of the realm, and thought this new company a fine opportunity to contribute on a grander scale. Oh, now that's a striking shade of blue, but alongside my maelstrom uniform, my wardrobe will almost certainly not lack color. Hello, Ilberd. Don't believe we've met. I am Ilberd. I will have the honor of leading my fellow recruits as captain. Much did I lose to the calamity, and I look forward to aiding others in rebuilding their lives. Uniforms are a shrewd decision. There is no easier method of creating a common bond among what is, essentially, a band of strangers. I'm sure it's fine. Alphinaud's a good kid. I don't think anything's gonna go wrong. He knows what he's doing. Hello, Real. Hello there, lass. Looking for me, was he? It's just giving a whistle, but I'm not sure as I'd hear it amongst all the bustle. Oh, proper uniforms and all. This thing will cut off the blood to me head. Not to worry, though. I'm sure she'll be fine after making a few adjustments. Which head, Real? Hey, Real, which head? Little El Amigo could learn much from Revenant's Toll, that this town can be so alive in in the midst of such desolation. I've never worn aught quite so voluminous. Well, I'm sure I'll grow accustomed to the extra cloth in time. There's your ass, if any. Minty Rysto, gods, I did not expect to meet you strolling about town. The tales of your primal battles were what inspired me to come to Revenant's Toll. It is an honor to receive this uniform, and from your hands, I shall wear it with pride. Alright, time for the ceremony. We're making our own little army, our own little PMC. You gotta have a ceremony when you make a PMC, you just gotta. Yes, Minty. Ah, Totteru mentioned you were just handing out the new uniforms. I assume you've now met the rest of the recruits. Some few answered the call to arms I put forth through the established grand companies and such. We are not yet an army, but there is much a small corps of elite warriors can achieve. Did I mention I'd thought of a name for the company? 'Tis my hope it shall soon be known across the breadth of Eorzea. Wait, did it actually finally start raining? Fuck yeah, brother! Oh god, I hope it pours, dude. Huh? I'm not seeing any. Oh, there it is. Hell yeah, brother. Okay, well then I might end at 9 o'clock because I don't want to deal with the power potentially flickering because it does often do that when it lightnings. Moment of truth draws near, Minty. Once the last of the recruits have gathered, I shall make the official announcement.
Comrades, your presence here this day signifies the momentous choice that each of you has made. With your strength now pledged to the scions of the Seventh Dome, you are beholden to no single nation. You stand as the vanguard for a united Eorzea. From this moment forth, I declare you Crystal Braves.
What a
Let us
bad
mend
name.
this fractured realm and face our enemies as one.
What a bad name. Crystal Braves. That's the name of our PMC, everybody.
Or the conflict in
Cock and Ball. I mean, Crystal Braves,
The
CB.
nations of Eorzea cannot solve the problems which plague the realm. Thus does it fall to some few heroic souls to succeed where they have failed. Come, take your place at the Scion's side as guardians of Eorzea, and together we shall fight for the freedom of all! For the freedom of all!
Hey, chat. Hey, chat. Chat, I just realized something. Do you think if a bunch of... God damn it, Hannah. You beat me to it. You beat me. I was literally about to make that exact same joke with Crystal Brave troops.
A rousing
God
speech, Alphinaud.
damn it.
Or should I say, Crystal Brave Commander Leveilleux?
Please, Antecedent. The title is honorary. I shall not be leading the troops into battle, as it were.
Why not, whore? Slut? Look at you with your slutty
We are
little
of the same
pants that
purpose.
show your hips. Do it.
Let us join hands and do what must be done to save this land.
The Scions stand ready.
Alright, Crystal Braves have been made.
I'm eager to see what the Crystal Braves might accomplish. This shall prove an interesting time indeed for the Scions. Yes, I'm listening.
Love it when Alphinaud starts a PMC.
So our worst fears are confirmed. The entire Isle. Such power defies comprehension. Truly? Kryl is alive?
Kryl?
Less than 12. I see. Pray, inform me if her condition changes. Yes, I shall pass on your words to Urianger. My thanks. I shall contact you anon. When I learned of the loss of the Isle of Val, I dared not hope that my friend had survived. Yet, by some miracle, it would seem she has.
I forgot Kryl came
She's
this
still
early.
regained consciousness, it is true, but better that than death.
Kryl is a good friend.
Putting this happy news to one side, we must now endeavor to make sense of the readings taken by the survey party. It appears the etheric disturbance which accompanied the Isle's destruction is of a magnitude alarmingly close to that of Ultima. Could the Ascians be responsible for this devastation as well?
Hi, Jude. I love you.
I wonder.
Hello, no.
Have you heard aught from the Mother Crystal since the battle with the Garleans? Then she speaks to neither one of us. Heidelin silence portends naught but ill, I fear. Louisoix, I pray you yet watch over us.
I don't, bitch. LMAO. I don't know how close I am to a fight that I want to do because I'm considering ending right now because it's storming really bad out and I don't want to potentially lose power and stuff, but hold on. I'll DM you. Very good. Oh shit, I wasn't reading this. Okay. The shipment is spared the fate of the last. Okay. Wait, it's not that far away, is it, Lit? Ooh, it is coming down fucking hard now. Hell yeah, brother. The winds are uncommonly fierce this day. Look at the fucking Pope. Look at the fucking Pope and his angry eyebrows. The fucking Pope. Look at him. Yeah, that's the Dragon Pope. Oh, good. Look at his angry eyebrows. I'm sure the Pope is... listen, he's got an angel and a devil on his shoulder. No, it's just an angel and a devil on his shoulder. It's fine. All popes have that. That's the manually... they're all forced to have those. You can't fuck dragons, sadly. Watch me. Yeah, exactly. Not with that attitude. Okay. I'm going to end here because that is the end of patch 2.3. The next one, the thing I want to show you guys is at the end of patch 2.4. But also, I'm going to end early because it is raining and lightning, and I don't want to lose power in the middle of the stream. I hope you guys understand. Hopefully that's not too frustrating for anybody. Actually, I know who I'm raiding. I know I want to raid somebody specifically because they're never live and I never get to raid them, so. All right. Good night, goodbye, I love you. I'll see you tomorrow for something. I'm sorry we're ending early. I fucking hate how shit keeps happening to Path of the Light. I really hate how shit keeps happening, but I want to make sure that we actually can, like, you know, we actually can stream and not, like, lose power and shit, so. Because it is fucking coming down really hard out there. My window is, like, it's, like, coming down so hard that it's, like, big raindrops that are hitting my window and it's blurry and I actually really can't see outside that well. So anyway, good night, goodbye, I love you. I'll see you tomorrow for Rogue's Casino. Don't remember what we're doing. I think it's Hades. I don't remember. It's Hades / Isaac. Let me check because I wanted to play some Isaac. Yeah, it's Hades / Isaac. Okay, good night.
Oh! Did I scare you? Thank you for watching, and especially a big thank you to everybody in today's credits for their support on the stream. I hope to see you again soon. Bye!